Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Toyota 86 GT, as well as learn about the features and configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. In the small segment of purpose-built rear-wheel drive compact sports cars, the 2019 Toyota 86, formerly known as the Scion FR-S, offers a uniquely raw experience that's free of frills. Its convertible competitors can keep up and overtake the 86 in performance, but they don't come close to the Toyota in practicality and everyday usability. In fact, buyers who plan to enjoy a regular track day with the 86 will be happy to know that it's possible to fit a second set of mounted tires in the trunk with the rear seats folded. What the 86 lacks in creature comforts and available features, it makes up for with a crisp shifting 6-speed manual transmission, sharp handling, and strong brakes. Automatic transmission is also available. The fun comes when the road begins to bend. With precise steering and playful handling, the 86 always engages, especially with the standard 6-speed manual transmission. The harder you drive it around the freeway on-ramp or stretch it out along a twisting back road, the more it rewards. It's just a shame it runs out of steam so soon. For 2019, a new 86 TRD Special Edition joins the lineup. While it's no faster than the standard 86 and 86 GT trim levels, the Special Edition is equipped with upgraded handling and braking hardware. It's an excellent off-the-shelf solution for a driver interested in testing his or her skills at the local autocross or track day events. While many great performance coupes or hatchbacks are available today at comparable prices, the 86 has plenty going for it. Toyota left enough room to personalize it with power, handling, and styling aftermarket upgrades, making it a great canvas for enthusiast owners. And like the Mazda MX-5 Miata, a similar car with just enough power, the 86's charm lies in its overall balance. A skilled driver can drive it very fast, but you don't need to be an aspiring racer to enjoy it. The 2019 Toyota 86 comes in 3 trim levels: 86, or known as the base, 86 GT, and the new for 2019 TRD Special Edition. The latter is a limited production run of just 1,418 units. Power comes from a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine rated at 205 horsepower and 156 pound-feet of torque. It's paired to a 6-speed manual transmission. Power dips slightly to 200 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque when the 86 is equipped with the automatic transmission. The 86 is rear-wheel drive only. Standard equipment on the base models includes 17-inch alloy wheels, automatic LED headlights, air conditioning, keyless entry, a height-adjustable driver's seat, a leather-wrapped tilt and telescoping steering wheel, cruise control, and a rear-view camera. Tech features include Bluetooth connectivity, a 7-inch touchscreen, voice commands, and an 8-speaker sound system with HD radio, an auxiliary audio jack, and a USB interface. Now, Toyota offers more than a dozen optional dealer-installed accessories for this base model 86. That includes larger wheels, upgraded braking and suspension components, a performance exhaust system, and a navigation system. The 2019 Toyota GT is distinguished by a rear spoiler, LED fog lights, an aerodynamic underbody panel, heated leather front seats with contrast stitching, push-button ignition, dual-zone automatic climate control, and a 4.2-inch display that monitors performance driving parameters such as real-time engine power use and cornering force. The TRD Special Edition raises the performance envelope with 18-inch wheels, upgraded dampers, Brembo brakes, and high-performance tires, all of which contribute to crisper handling. Exterior touches include unique front and rear bumpers, a spoiler, and upgraded exhaust system. Inside, the Special Edition is equipped similarly to the GT, but with unique flourishes, including red and black contrast stitching and red seat belts. Now, I personally like the 86 GT, namely for the leather seats, and we can see right here that it has a starting MSRP of $28,785. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2019 Toyota 86 GT is what we're going to highlight. I think all the trim levels sound pretty good. I don't like all the decals and stuff that come on that TRD Special Edition. And the base model actually sounds like it gets plenty of good stuff. I just really like the GT, seriously, because of the leather seats. So we see that it comes in several colors. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 different exterior colors for our 2019 Toyota 86. This color here is known as Neptune Blue. And then there's a Blaze, which is red, some shade of red. There's a Raven, which is black. There's an Oceanic, which is some shade of blue, but it looks like it has a little purple in it. There's an Asphalt, looks like some shade of gray, as well as a Steel, which looks kind of silvery. And then they've got a Halo, which I don't know if it's white or not. But I do take notice down here, it says prices and colors may vary by model. So that tells me that maybe not all the colors are available for all the trim levels. We'll find out when we actually get to the build and price part and see if all 7 of these colors are available for the GT. Okay, let's go through these gallery photos real fast. Looks like they've got 20 exterior photos. We can see they put a little description below the image. This is showing the 86 GT in Halo. I think I like that color, actually. Let's see. They're showing it again in Halo as well. I think they like the color. They keep showing an 86 GT shown in a Halo color, which looks to be a white. Now, here's a TRD Special Edition shown in Raven. Now, I'm wondering, yeah, there's those stripes right there shown in Raven. I like how it says TRD along that back bumper. I do like that spoiler. It is nice. We might be able to get that TRD equipment, some of that equipment, on our GT. I wouldn't be surprised. This car is very tunable. Very, very tunable. So all we're doing really, like I said, is we're just going through these photos real fast. Just taking a look at them. And, yeah, I think we're good. What I really want to do, there's a nice shot of the exhaust. That's not bad. Here's an 86 shown in steel with the dual chrome tipped exhaust. I like how the reverse lights integrated into the rear diffuser down there. I think that's pretty cool. I liked how, you know, now I can see the 86 GT and its fixed spoiler. I like how the TRD also had that integrated spoiler right off the trunk in that lip. It was very nice. Here's that underbody aerodynamic panel, that flat bottom on the 86 GT. That's pretty cool. That's the underbody aerodynamic panel for the 86 GT. That looks really nice. I like that. It's a sweet little feature. Here's the special 18-inch wheels on the 86 TRD. All right. Here's showing the front spoiler. Very cool. Here's the LED fog lights that you get with the 86 GT. It comes with the LED fog lights. Okay, let's run through a couple more of these photos real fast. Here is the 2019 Toyota 86 GT shown in Halo with a matte black rear wing, actually, and that looks nice. And then the last exterior photo they have for us is a 2019 86 GT shown in Neptune with the matte black mirror detail. Okay, these are the photos I wanted to get to, the business photos. Now, the interior, this is where you're going to spend all your time. This is what you're looking at. It actually looks pretty nice in here. Now, this is a 2019 86 GT interior shown in black Grand Lux leather with available navigation. That's the way we're going to spec ours out, surely. Perfect. Check this out. Here's the 86 GT interior shown with that 4.2-inch TFT multi-informational display. That's right over here. It even gives you the digital speedometer. Now, if you watch this channel, then you know that I love head-up displays and I love digital speedometers. And if you don't know that, then you need to you need to subscribe so you now know this and you can follow along and you get confirmation of that. All right, so that's that. That looks pretty good. I like that. Here's the nice seating. Right, here's that black Granulux leather trim. Looks like there's some Alcantara on there too. This is the 86 GT interior trim. I'm glad they're highlighting that interior. Here's the footwell, and you've got your aluminum sport pedals, and these are standard. And that's, I guess, across all configurations of the Toyota 86. The pedals are small, but the vehicle's not very big. So, yeah. Here's the heart of that motor. I heard this is a Subaru-sourced engine that comes in this Toyota 86. You can get equipped with a 6-speed manual transmission, but you can also get it with a automatic transmission, but you lose a little bit of horsepower when you do that. They're not really saying much here, besides letting us know that there's some gauges and they're easy to read. Right? They could have probably kept that information. Here they're showing the sporty steering wheel, and it's got silver contrast stitching on it. Now, they don't show a whole shot of the steering wheel. No, I guess it is a little bit of a multi-function steering wheel. That was my next question. We can see that we can control the volume, and you can probably, change your radio or change your song selections and stuff like that. I see a mode button over here. It looks like there's some spaces for some upgrades here. And I don't know if they ever fill out this other side. I guess it just really all depends. Here's a nice shot of that 6-speed manual transmission. We're definitely going to option ours with the manual transmission. There's no way we're going to get this car and then get it in an automatic. To me, that makes no sense. So we're going to get this car with a 6-speed manual. Here's a good shot here showing that those deep bolstered seats. You can tell this car is definitely made for people who want to go out and do some track days in this car, because those seats are going to certainly hold you in place when you're plowing around some corners. Let's see. Here's some interior shown in a black fabric. That's certainly not our trim level, so we're not going to worry about that. Here's something that's neat. On the 2019 86 GT interior, they have a stitched 86 logo, which looks to be on the passenger side, right up on the dashboard right there. That looks pretty cool. Here's a shot of the TRD for what it's worth. It looks pretty cool. It does not get leather seats. It has some other kind of seat. And see, I'm not really a fan of that. The red's not that attractive to me. I'd rather have a little more luxury in my Toyota 86. I get the TRD, and it's a little bit special and everything, but no, I still think the 86 with the black Granulux leather trim and the available navigation is certainly the way to go. Okay, so let's talk features of the 2019 Toyota 86. Now, we can see here that there's several categories. They have a category all about the TRD Special Edition. We're going to skip over that. Why? Because we're highlighting the 86. That's why. So we're going to talk about the 86 GT features. We'll talk about the performance features, handling and braking, exterior design, sporty interior, and then safety. Once we get through all the features, then we'll go ahead and do the build and price. Okay? Let's get started. Yeah, see, I like the 86 GT. It gets heated sport front seats with leather trim side bolsters. Those seats have silver contrast stitching. You get dual zone climate control, and then you get that unique underbody. Remember that underbody panel that helps control airflow. So it's functional and it's stylish, they say. I don't know about stylish. We don't get to see it. We just know it is functional. They say here that the cockpit is it's unique. This says there's a unique instrument panel featuring toggle-style switches and push-button start. Further speaks to the car's performance pedigree. So, yeah, I guess I can see the toggle switches right down here. I see the push-button start. They just talk a lot about all the silver contrast stitching that's all over the place, and it is. But it looks good, though. It looks really good. I'm not complaining about it. Here they're talking about the functional aerodynamics for the 2019 Toyota 86 GT. It's got that standard rear wing. Remember that. It's got that unique underbody panel that is designed to make the air less turbulent, and that allows for optimal aerodynamic performance. And this 2019 Toyota 86 GT has a drag coefficient of only 0.27, which is pretty low. Okay, so we got through the little highlights and features of the 86 GT specifically. Let's talk about the performance, because it doesn't matter what configuration, doesn't matter what trim level of 86 you get, they all get the same 2-liter Boxer flat 4 engine. That's the deal. This Boxer engine makes 205 horsepower when it has the manual transmission. And it loses 5 horsepower. If you get it with the automatic, it just makes 200 horsepower. So it loses 5 horsepower and it loses 5 torque if you go with the automatic. So I'm not going with the manual because I'm worried about that 5 horsepower. I just think a car like this really performs its best with a manual transmission, since it just doesn't have a lot of low-end grunt. I think it works best with that manual transmission. This Boxer engine, they say that it's balanced, it's set down low in the chassis, and so yeah, it sounds pretty good. I'd like to drive this car. Here they're talking about the transmissions. So we know that the 86 comes with a close ratio 6-speed transmission. It says for breathtaking acceleration and impressive fuel economy. Now that automatic, it says the sequential automatic transmission features a manual shift mode, so you can shift via steering wheel mounted paddle shifters. And for those who prefer 3 pedals, the manual transmission gives short, precise throws, so it's got a short shift. Car probably feels really tight, very special, I'm sure. So the rear differential, when you get the manual transmission, it is designed for heightened response. This rear diff helps improve low-end acceleration. This gearing also helps keep 86 in its performance sweet spot, while in the twisty stuff, making it easier to accelerate out of corners. So, yeah, it's got they're basically telling you that the rear end is all dialed in. Yeah, it's perfect, ready to go. So the 2019 Toyota 86 has a vehicle stability control with sport tuning, which allows the driver to shut off all stability assist. So yeah, if you're taking this to the track, this full off mode prevents the vehicle stability control unit from even kicking in. So now you're not gonna have any safety features to save you. So that might be what you're after. Here they're showing those paddle shifters, so that letting us know that this particular vehicle would be equipped with what? The automatic transmission. So yeah, it says that it's also got rev matching when downshifting, giving you buttery smooth gear changes. That's cool. I like that. So here they're telling us that the rear-wheel drive Hachiroku Corolla helps cement Toyota's racing cred. And so the DNA out of that A86 Hachiroku Corolla is now in this in the Toyota 86. And so that's why it's got the proven technology, right? Improving performance and all that there. I think that's pretty cool. There's a sport tuned suspension, of course. The 86 features multi-link rear suspension, plus the front and rear. Plus it has front and rear stabilizer bars. No surprise that the 2019 Toyota 86 has a lightweight body, which is going to help what? Boost efficiency and overall performance, because there's more ways to get performance out of a car. Yes, you can add more horsepower, and that's going to make a car faster, and you can also lighten a car, and that's going to make a car faster. So there's many different formulas to making to performance for an automobile. Lightweight body is always going to be a start, so that's pretty cool. Not only does it have a rigid body, like they say, a lightweight body, not only does it have a lightweight body, it also has body strength reinforcement in key chassis areas and additional strategically placed spot wells. And this helps enhance the body strength of the 86. In addition to this improves the body rigidity, which helps reduce unwanted noise, harshness, and vibration out of the chassis. So they're telling us here that, there's that vehicle stability control, which we talked about, and they said that you can actually turn that whole feature off so you're on your own. But they're also letting you know that there's also a track mode, which lets you push the limits of this vehicle, and it's going to let you get almost all the way to the edge with this car before the VSC kicks in. So I think I'd want to roll in track mode for a while till you got real confident with your skill set. Okay, let's talk exterior design. And the first thing they want to talk about is the long hood and the short rear deck. That is the classic sports car profile. The 86 brings this design to the modern era, with each surface sculpted to help give this ride a wind-cheating drag coefficient of 0.29. We did learn about that. It's got that large chin spoiler. We can see that. And integrated canards. What are those? Integrated canards would be right here, and that helps to control the airflow. From the front and keep the car on the ground. It also has a rear diffuser, which improves the airflow and reduces the turbulent air that's coming out from underneath the car, because it does matter how that air exits from underneath the car. If you watch racing like Formula One, then you hear those guys talk about that stuff all the time, and well, I guess you know that then. LED lighting looks like the 2019 Toyota 86 has tons of it. A full complement of LED lighting accentuates the cutting edge style. It's got up front, it has LED lighting, is used for the high and low beam headlights, integrated daytime running lights, and turn signal indicators. In the rear, LED lighting is used for the tail lights, brake lights, rear turn signal indicators, and all that. So yeah. And if that wasn't enough LED for you, then there's also available LED fog lights. We know that the 2019 86 GT comes standard with these LED fog lights. And those are built right into those canards, right? Which help control what? The airflow around the car. So they want to talk about the fender trim. It says vortex generators on the fenders help control they really want to control the airflow in this car. That is clear. Let me move this up a little bit so we can actually see. They really want to control the airflow in this car. It says vortex generators on the fenders help control turbulent airflow, enhancing the stability. These also work to keep the front end planted firmly to the ground so you can stay connected to the road. Sounds like a lot of thoughtful engineering went into this car. And then lastly here, they're talking about the chrome-tipped exhaust. Yeah, I don't think we need to talk about a whole bunch of that. It just says they're constructed from high-grade, corrosion-resistant stainless steel. It's a catback exhaust system, features manual bends for smoother airflow, and that helps optimize the performance of the 86. And it sounds like we're probably going to be able to get, I would hope, an upgraded exhaust system. We'll see what kind of accessories the GT has for it when we get to the build and price, and we're getting close. Okay, let's talk about the interior. So they're showing the interior here, this Granulux trim, this suede-like material shows off the sophisticated side of the 86. So yeah, that's it, and it's all over. The trim accents covers key touch points on the door panels, upper seat bolsters, and the dash. And then the 86 logo above the passenger side glove box is also there as well. So yeah, it is a multifunction steering wheel. And we were looking at the gallery photos. They only showed some multifunction on just the left side of the steering wheel, but now they're showing some other functionality on the right side of the steering wheel. So this is an ergonomic leather-wrapped steering wheel. Yeah, and it says that it has a smaller diameter and quick ratio steering, and it feels amazing in the corners. And then, of course, they're saying that it's got integrated audio controls. They don't say anything else about any other kind of controlling, so we're going to assume that that's all audio controls, I suppose, on the steering wheel. Yeah, here they're talking about those deeply bolstered seats, and they are deeply bolstered. And they say they're a comfort for long drives. They also hold you in place when the roads get twisty. I can believe that. And then, of course, they keep talking about that silver accent stitching. They must have a surplus of silver thread because everything, it doesn't matter what color, what trim level, it's silver stitching all the way. Here they're showing that folding rear seat. And like I said in the intro, you can put a full set of spares. You can put a full set of tires in this car. So when you go to the track, you can put your racing tires right in the trunk and fit them on when you get to the track. That's pretty cool. It says a standard folding rear seat lets you bring your friends or your gear with 6.9 cubic feet of space in the trunk. You can fit those gotta-have items you need for a weekend getaway. Folding the rear seat down increases total cargo area, yet they don't tell us, giving you enough space to carry an extra set of wheels and tires for those race day excursions. That's super, super cool. But, you know, that's going to be dependent on if you upgrade to a bigger wheel size, that's probably not going to work. You're going to probably have to keep the factory wheel size for that whole thing to work, to carry an extra set of wheels all in the back. Here they're showing the audio with navigation. This system, it says unique to the Toyota family, features a high-resolution 7-inch touchscreen. Its navigation functionality with turn-by-turn directions. That's pretty cool. It's got the AHA radio app with over 1,000 stations, iPod connectivity. Doesn't say anything about Apple CarPlay or anything. 6 speakers. Yeah, I don't think the audio system's the main focus of this car. Okay, lastly, let's talk about safety features. After we get done talking about safety features, we'll go do the build and price of our 2019 Toyota 86 GT. So, first safety feature they want to tell us about is the Hill Start Assist Control. It says this convenient technology helps to keep the vehicle from rolling backward when switching from brake to accelerator if you're sitting on a hill. Here's a feature called Smart Stop Technology, which helps reduce engine power when both the brake and gas pedal are pressed at the same time under certain conditions. The feature doesn't engage if the brake pedal is depressed before the accelerator pedal, allowing time for the driver to move from brake to accelerator. And for those track days, that also means that you can still heel toe in manual transmission equipped 86s without any problems. And then every Toyota, the Toyota 86 comes standard with the Star safety system. Now, this is a suite of 6 advanced safety features that include that VSC, which is the vehicle stability control, traction control, anti-lock brakes, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, and then that smart stop technology. The 2019 Toyota 86 GT in all configurations comes standard with 6 airbags, including a driver and front passenger advanced airbag system, front seat mounted side airbags, and side curtain airbags. Okay, we got through all the features. Let's actually get to the build and price. We're going to select the 86 GT. Like I said, it's got a starting MSRP of $28,785. Its fuel economy is 21 miles to the gallon in the city, 28 miles to the gallon on the highway. All right, so let's select this model, and then I guess it's going to take us to the engines, but there's only one engine, so yeah, we'll see what they have to say when we get there. They're asking us, how do we want it set up? Do you want it set up with the automatic transmission, or do you want to set up with the manual transmission? We're going to take the manual transmission, and look, they even give us the specs that I do want to see. It makes 205 horsepower at 7,000 RPM, and it makes 156 pound-feet of torque at 6,400 RPM. You're going to really have to wind this engine out. It basically makes its peak horsepower, it basically makes its peak torque at its peak horsepower. So yeah, this car is certainly probably hurting for some power. And luckily, it does have that close ratio manual transmission. And, you know, it's a little 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, boxer motor. I think it's sourced from Subaru. And, yeah, let's check the colors. Let's pick what colors. Let's see if all 7 are still available. No, it only looks like there's 6 colors available. We're not going to do the Neptune Blue. I can tell you that right now. Let's go ahead and do that Halo. I like the Halo color. It's $395. Why do we have black fabric? Do we not have our 86 GT? Let me double check. No, I didn't. I hadn't selected the 86 GT. Now we have the 86 GT. Now we can see that there's less colors. Now there's 4 colors. We can either get red, black, gray, or some other shade of gray. You know what? I think we're going to do ours in Raven. We're going to do a 2019 Toyota 86 GT in Raven. That's black. And then we're going to do the black Granulux with leather trim, which works out because, well, that's the only trim they have. They're telling us that they're out of the other colors. They're out of the Halo. They're out of the Neptune, and they're out of the Oceanic. And what else? They're out of the red and black Granulux. How can you be out of those trims? Can we still option it with white? No, I guess we can't even select white at all. All right, well, we're going to do the Raven. Let's see what packages are available for this. Well, that worked out. There are no packages available for the 2019 86 GT. Are there any accessories? Yeah, there are a few accessories. Doesn't seem like anything crazy. These alloy wheel locks, I always like to do the wheel locks. I like the all-weather floor mats. Those are cool. I like those. Those camel tote, or what is that called? Cargo tote? Yeah, cargo tote. We don't need that. The carpet trunk mat. A center armrest. That might not be a bad idea. I might need to go with the center armrest. Coin holder ashtray cup. Nah. Display audio with navigation. What's the deal with that? The 86 display audio with navigation system. Yeah, we want that. It's $900. I just want to confirm that it was what I thought it was. LED fog lights. I thought we already had that built into our 86 GT. So I'm not sure why they're showing that as an accessory thing. Mud guards. No. The rear lip spoiler. Nope. I do like these 18-inch TRD alloy wheels, though. Those are pretty cool. Let's add those wheels. Let's add the TRD front and rear brake pads. See, now I'm going to go crazy here. And let's do the TRD lowering springs. I like that. Let's do the air filter. Let's do all the TRD performance products. Let's do the exhaust. And look, it's still cheap. And let's do the TRD sway bar kit. We got it all. I mean, we're still under $35,000. Do we need the tablet holder? No. We can skip that with the quickness. We've got everything that we need. Let's go to the summary. Okay, so life for this vehicle started out, the MSRP, $28,785. After I got done with it, now we're at $33,628. But now we have a 2019 Toyota 86 GT. That's a real car. This car is set up proper now. This one's real nice. It's black on black. It's got all the TRD performance products. it's as sporty as it's going to get from the factory anyway. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this car up, or wrap this video up. This car is really nice. I don't care if it's a little underpowered. To me, that's the sweet spot about it, and I'm sure in the aftermarket world, there's a bugaggle of products that can be had for this car. And if you know of some, let us know in the comments below. Other than that, I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day. If you've watched this from front to back, you're awesome. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, I'm going to wrap this video up, and I'll see